There is an increasing percentage of youth who are experiencing nutritional issues, particularly obesity. In the United States, the number of children who are obese is rapidly growing. According to recent data from the National Center for Health Statistics, approximately 1 child of every 3 in the United States is overweight. The biggest factor in childhood obesity is obvious, and that's poor eating habits. Children with a diet of foods higher in fats, calories, and sugars gain weight easier, along with children who don't maintain a regular eating schedule. In an article by Harvard Medical School Commentaries on Health, a study about parenting related to obesity found that the children of authoritarian mothers, those with high expectations for self-control in their children and a low sensitivity to the developmental and emotional needs of their children, had a much higher risk of having children who are obese in just the first grade. A common excuse for lack of well-rounded diet is the prices of healthy foods compared to the prices of unhealthy foods. Food producers have increased the prices of foods that are good for our bodies and decreased the prices of foods that are harming our bodies. Since the 1970s, there have been many new technologies created, including the internet, GPS, digital music, the electronic ignition, the PC, the laptop, and the CD. All of these create less of a reason to be active in order to get the things done that you need done. A study about childhood obesity shows that since the 1970s, when all of these things were created, the percentage of children and adolescents affected by obesity has more than tripled. An article by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says that children with obesity are at higher risk of having other chronic health conditions and diseases that influence physical health, which includes things like asthma, sleep apnea, bone and joint problems, type 2 diabetes, and risk factors for heart disease. Some parenting tips for parenting children with obesity or trying to prevent obesity are: if the child doesn't like a particular vegetable, the parent should simply find a healthy food for their child that they like, instead of forcing them to eat foods that they don't like, which would create a dislike for healthy foods in their minds. Every child in the family also should be treated equally, so no one's singled out and everyone learns good eating habits. Parents should learn their children and allow them to be able to choose from a variety of healthy foods. If parents keep mostly healthy snacks in the cabinets for their kids, then as the kids get hungry for a meal or snack, they'll have to choose between healthy options. Children will eat what's available, but parents should give them the options that they like. In a study related to childhood obesity, according to a video by Ask Harvard Medical Students school video series, researchers have found that the saltier foods that the children eat, the more sugary, sweet, calorie-rich beverages they'll want to drink. Junk foods should be made once-in-a-while foods, and unhealthy foods such as chocolate and ice cream should not be made reward foods, because then the kids will associate junk foods with good behavior, which will make them want to earn them and associate them with good behavior in their minds. An article by Time provides a study about the potential of lower healthy food prices. In a presentation at the American Heart Association's Epidemic Lifestyle meeting, they reported that a 10% drop in prices could prevent 515,000 heart-related deaths and 675,000 heart attacks and strokes by 2035. That amounts to about 1 more serving of fruits or vegetables a week. If that were increased to 1 additional serving a day, that could prevent up to 3.5 million deaths from heart disease in just over 2 years. An ad by Safe Food TV shows some other parenting skills to help you prevent obesity in your children.
What are you looking for? The one man you know where they're at.
1 in 4 children here right now is overweight. One of the big reasons? Without thinking, we give them biscuits, sweets, crisps and chocolate every day. Say no to giving them sugary, fatty snacks every day and reduce their risk of a lifetime of health problems. Childhood obesity. Let's take it on, one small step at a time. Visit safefood.eu.
Everyone who plays a role in their child's life needs to understand the very harmful and physical, emotional effects of being overweight. Diet and exercise are a part of the bigger picture of a child's life, but how parents interact with their child about diet and exercise are part of another bigger parenting picture. If guardians will keep that in mind and keep a positive outlook, their entire family will have a much better chance of fighting obesity and staying healthy.